Yes, let's read this one. Big heat wave. 2 years ago, we are in year 2024. So let's read about it. I make some video in my language Danish about deserts. I can use it on my Danish video. I talk about deserts, different kind of desert all around the world. Like, I'll just read this one.
"2022 India-Pakistan heat wave. Redirected from 2022 heat wave in India and Pakistan. The 2022 India-Pakistan heat wave was an extreme weather event which resulted in the hottest March in the subcontinent since 1901. The hot season arrived unusually early in the year and extended into April, affecting a large part of India's northwest and Pakistan. The heat wave was combined with a drought, with rainfall being only a quarter to a third of normal. It occurred during a La Nina event, in which heat records are generally less likely. Several cities across India had high temperatures over 42.8 degrees Celsius, 109.0 degrees Fahrenheit, with water rising to 45 degrees Celsius, 113 degrees Fahrenheit. In Pakistan, the city of Nawab Shah recorded a high temperature of 49.5 degrees Celsius, 121.1 degrees Fahrenheit, and Jacobabad and Sibi both reached 47 degrees Celsius, 117 degrees Fahrenheit. Pakistan's Minister of Climate Change Sherry Raman described it as a springless year. Severity and significance, edit. The heat wave broke records for temperature highs in Pakistan and India. The wave has also received attention due to its length. Impacts, edit. Impact on agriculture, edit. During the 2022 food crises, India began taking steps to export more rice and wheat, in part to fill the gaps created by the Russian invasion of Ukraine. However, the heat wave caused increasing local prices and lower supply, issues also exacerbated by the war increasing fertilizer prices. The heat wave occurred mostly during the final weeks of the wheat growing season, killing the plants shortly before harvest. The heat wave strongly impacted agriculture in India. At the same time, early rainfall in India was 71% lower than the norm. In Punjab, the main crop producer in India, 15% of the harvest was lost, and in some regions even 30%. The heat wave caused a reverse in policy by Indian government, from trying to import to address the crises, to halting exports. The heat wave has also severely impacted peach and apple harvests in Balochistan. Nature and the environment, edit. The heat wave has resulted in birds falling from the sky in Gujarat. Bridge collapse, edit. The Hassanabad Bridge in Hunza Valley, Pakistan collapsed after a glacial lake released large amounts of water into a stream caused by the heat wave. Electricity shortages, edit. Main article, Electricity sector in India. India faced its worst electricity shortage in more than 6 years, and demand due to the heat wave strained the electric grid in the country. Scorching temperatures forced early closures of schools and sent people indoors. Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Andhra Pradesh all reduced power allocated to industry due to an increase in power consumption dedicated to cooling. The high power demand increased demand for coal in India, which is the main source of electricity generation in the country. The state-run enterprise Coal India increased its output by 27%. Indian Railways had to cancel hundreds of passenger trains as an emergency measure to prioritize hauling coal to coal power plants to avoid blackouts. The state also requested that electricity providers imported some 19 million tons of coal before the end of June. On Friday, the 29th of April, 2022, demand for electricity reached 207 gigawatts, an all-time high in India, representing an increase of 2 gigawatts of demand over the previous day. Causes, edit. Further information, climate change in South Asia. This section needs expansion. You can help by adding to it. May 2022. A real-time extreme event attribution study by the World Weather Attribution Project showed that the heat wave was made 30 times more likely due to climate change. The occurrence of the heat wave was consistent with underlying climate change in Pakistan and in India. Indian scientists said that the major proximate cause was weak western disturbances, storms originating in the Mediterranean region, which meant little pre-monsoon rainfall in northwestern and central India. See also, edit. 1 heat waves of 2022. 2 2022 South Asian floods. References, edit.